I mentioned the thousands, the hundreds of thousands of Latino-owned businesses in the state of California. Leading that charge is a former Senate Majority Leader, the first Latino Senate Majority Leader in the California legislature. In fact, he was the first Latino attorney to be elected to the California State Assembly. It's great to have him back providing leadership for our caucus, the Honorable Assemblymember Charles Calderon. Great.
Well, I notice I'm the only one who have to put on the glasses. I want to also express my thanks to Mr. Coto and Mr. Cedillo for their fine leadership. I've been involved in many Latino Caucus endeavors, and I think they by far have put together one of the strongest efforts that we have engaged as Latino legislators since I've been in the legislature. As you can see, whereas back in the old days, or 20 years ago, you might have only had a press conference regarding Latinos that would talk about civil rights. But you have a press conference today with members, Latino members, talking about education and civil rights and the prison reform and economic development and health. There are those that have said that term limits has reduced the quality of representation in this state. And while that may be true or might be true for all other communities, it is clearly not true for our community. We are ready to come to the table. We send our best. And that should be obvious and will continue to be obvious as members address you today and you see the agenda that we're promoting. This list of bills that we're supporting is not exhaustive. There are many bills and from members in other communities which we're going to be supporting. But it is an effort to focus attention on these areas which we think are important for the Latino community. And one of those is being economic development. You know, in many communities, political access has followed economic development. The Irish or the Jewish community, to some extent the Asian and Armenian community, built an economic base, and then from that flowed political access. For us, it's a little different. We have the political base. In fact, we have the numbers in the Assembly and the Senate to affect just about every major issue that it comes to us in terms of those facing California. What we don't have is the economic base. What we don't have is that right to pursue happiness that relates to economic success. And so we've introduced a number of bills that are aimed at addressing those issues. And you might be interested to know that Latino businesses, small businesses, are growing 6 times faster than any other business, according to the U.S. Department of Commerce. And that sales of minority firms, Latino firms, are growing more than twice the rate of other firms. Census information has shown that Latinos have a high number of entrepreneurs and a high degree of entrepreneurship. And all you need to do, really, on your way home is to notice how many Latinos are out there selling flowers or selling fruit or have a stand on the street. They want to start their own businesses. They want to provide a quality of life for their family, and they want to pay their taxes and pay their way in this society. And so we have a number of bills that are going to address that issue. I look forward to working with my colleagues here behind me and those that were, because of other legislative demands, unable to be here, as well as my other colleagues in the legislature, as well as everyone here. And I want to tell you the support back here is very important to us. We're going to be working together to build a better California and to build a brighter future and to make sure Latinos are part of that future. Thank you.
Thank you.